Hi guys, Smith here, welcome to the 13th round of the XRL Formula C League, and today I'm at the Snetterton 300 track. Now, last round at Catalonia, took the win. I was under pressure quite a bit from GSY Davey, but he made a mistake, and after that I really took the win quite comfortably, managed to save a lot of fuel and coast home to take my third win of the season. So anyway, on to today's circuit. As you can see, it's raining. Second wet race of the season, second and final wet race of the season, so hopefully I can do a good job here. See, I'm on the slick tyres because the wet tyres are not quick, but yeah, defies logic, but this game does. But anyway, into turn 2, which is Montreal, exiting the airpin now heading for turn 3, Palmer. Gear 4, run out a bit wide. Now down this mini straight towards Agostini, turn 4, another hairpin. So try and get a really good exit out of the hairpin, and you'll see up in the top right I'm green, so it's looking better than my best so far, but that cost me a little bit of time there at Hamilton. Probably lost a tenth or two there. So anyway, on to turn 7, which is Williams, and now heading down the Bentley straight, long straight, and just obviously preparing now for turn 8 and 9, which are very tricky, and trying to get a good entry into turn 8 and then turn 9, very tricky. This is the most difficult corner on the track, well, arguably that and the final corner. So anyway, heading through the fast part of the circuit, turn 11, now heading into the final corner, Murray's turn 12, try and get a good exit, yep, and now heading down centre straight to cross the line, and I'm going to do a 40.7, which puts me in second place, but you'll see now in the qualifying result that I was less than a tenth off GSY Davey, and the exit at turn 5 on Hamilton turn, that cost me, I reckon, at least a tenth or two. So it could have got me pole, but yeah, second's not bad. But I actually got pole because GSY disconnected, so GSY Davey disconnected, so I got pole. But anyway, the lights go out, lights out, and away we go here for round 13, and I've already lost the car. Unbelievable. And you'll see there, touch Farp, and I was worried about if I'd done any damage to him, and I hit another car. I think Jerome hit me as well, so it was carnage at the start. But you'll see, I mean, I lost traction off the start, and you'll see a replay in a minute, but yeah, just lost the traction off the start. And when you lose the traction off the start, especially, it didn't help obviously because it's a wet track and dry tyres, but you gotta use the dry tyres, otherwise if you use the wet tyres you'll be 4 seconds slower than the rest of the top guys, so you gotta use the dries. But I just didn't control the throttle enough, and yeah, spun it. So end of lap 1, and obviously now heading into the pits because I got damage from that contact, well, with multiple cars. I obviously don't know which one caused the most damage, but the car was veering a bit, so yeah, had to pit. But anyway, actually come out in 5th place, so yeah, it wasn't that bad. But obviously at this moment I was not really in the right mood because of what happened at the start, and you know, I honestly thought that I'd have got a penalty for the start, because you know, obviously, you know, you've caused an unavoidable condition. Obviously didn't mean to, but yeah. Anyway, you'll see that Kamikaze left the session, so up into 3rd place now, and on the last lap, because nothing happened, I drove absolute rubbish though, I've got to be honest, made a load of mistakes, but still in 3rd, really, probably because Davey G and Troiola were so far back. You know, it was just a carnage race, so the grid was not close at all. But anyway, Farpen made a mistake, and I closed up on him, and obviously now, you know, I was quite psyched up because I knew that I've got an opportunity to try and pass him, although it's going to be very hard last lap. Obviously got to get this lap really perfect to have a chance, although he's about 6-7 tenths ahead, so you know it's going to be very difficult unless he makes another mistake. Gotta just hope he does. And also the tyres are going now, because I didn't actually pick for new tyres. I believe I just pitted for repairs, so hopefully the tyres can hold out. But anyway, down Bentley straight, trying to get the slipstream. He's moving all over, trying to make sure that I don't get any slipstream. But anyway, into turn 8, Brundle, turn 9, then Nelson. Try and get a really good exit out of Nelson, but lose the car there. You saw there a little bit, managed to save it so I didn't spin it. But now heading through turn 10 and 11, Karam, turn 11. Now last turn Murray's, and it ain't going to be enough, and I lose the car on braking and then again on exit. And yeah, that just sums the race up. That was absolute dreadful. But yeah, the race was awful, and to get third was not a bad result, considering that at this turn 1, at lap 1, not even getting to turn 1 at the start, you know, made that awful start. And yeah, thankfully I got third, but nothing really to shout home about with that performance. It was really dreadful, but hopefully I can have a good result at Laguna Seca, and you'll see that I'm only a point off Jerome, so all I need to do is beat Jerome, which is easier said than done, but hopefully I can. And until next time, for the final round of XRL Formula C Season 2, thanks for watching and goodbye.